everyone, my name is Ashley. Welcome back to my channel, and today I wanted to talk to you a little bit about how to connect back to yourself. Basically how to disconnect to reconnect. And this is a great topic for today because I've really been feeling this myself, and we go through things in life and sometimes we're forced to come back to ourselves in a way, especially when life has been lifing. What do you need to do to get out of burnout or to prevent burnout or any of that kind of feeling? There's tons of ways you can do this. It just depends on what you are needing and who you are as a person, but disconnecting from your phone, disconnecting from social media, the obvious ones. You have the news, binge watching Netflix or, YouTube videos or anything like that. You click on a YouTube video and you keep going and, you're just down a rabbit hole, and then you've spent 3 hours doing that, and that's yourself just trying to kind of numb yourself in a way. So what can we do to reconnect back to ourselves and feel like ourselves again? It's like when we were little kids, how we did not have cell phones. Well, in my generation, I'm a millennial. So in our generation, it would be like when we were kids, hey mom, can I go out to play? Can I go outside and go play with, our friends or whoever it was? That was our way to disconnect from whatever it was, school, homework, dance classes. That was our fun time. So as an adult, what's that version? It could still be go playing outside. Honestly, for me, I love to go on a hike. So something like that is a great way to disconnect. Try not to be glued onto your phone the whole time, because I see people do that too, and I'm just what's the point? unless that is your creative time, because I find for me that is movement, and especially being in nature, my brain just starts going, and it's I can tap into my creative energy. And that's also an awesome reason why we want to disconnect kind of from everything. Even if you only have a few minutes in your day to do this, especially as an artist, I think it is so beneficial, and we really need to do it. Because I've really been feeling lately I haven't been doing it enough. So I made myself kind of take some time out to do it, and I feel already so much better. I mean, nature, movement, go to the gym. I know a lot of people love to, go to the gym, and that's kind of their outlet. Whether it's a yoga class, a meditation. Guys, meditation, I swear, if you do it for a few minutes every day, you're going to see such a difference. Also, journaling is another one that I really love to just write. Who is it? Julia Cameron has the book, The Artist's Way. So if you're an artist, highly recommend it. I know most of us kind of know about that already, but she talks about writing your morning pages every morning. So 3 to 4 full length pages of just writing, brain dumping, basically. Not writing about anything specific, just literally whatever comes to your brain, literally just write it, and it feels so good. So I try to do that daily. Sometimes I only can get a little bit done, but if you're an artist of any kind, or if you're a writer, it really does help get all the gunk out before you can start to be creative and whatever your, art or your passions are. So I really highly recommend checking out that book, The Artist's Way. I will leave it, down in the description below as well. She also, in that same book, she talks about going on artist dates, going on one artist date every week. So whatever that is, however much time you have, you could take a whole day, you could take just an hour, you could take 20 minutes, whatever that might be, on your own. Okay, don't bring other people with you. So then you can you can think and you can, explore, and really you see things differently when you're alone, especially in a situation like that. If you're go to a museum or go to a bookstore and just explore, or whatever it might be, go see a ballet or a theater production, whatever it might be, a concert. All those are artist dates. So take yourself on one and just explore and enjoy. And she talks about that more in her book. So yeah, something like that every week even if it's just a short time, is amazing. Another way to disconnect, you could read, learn something new. Like there's so many cool classes now you can take online, and a lot of them for free. So during COVID, I started doing listening parties. So I would listen to a full album with good speakers so you can hear all the things in the song, and it helps to kind of pull up the lyrics too. Especially if you're a musician, I find that listening to full albums is really where it's at, and you can really tap into what the artist was trying to do with that album. So that's something that I like to do when I have time, and I learn so much from that, and I pull inspo from all of that as well. So those are some cool ideas for you to disconnect when you are feeling the need. Also, it's okay to say no to things in your life. Sometimes you just have to do that for your sanity. It's all about trying to do whatever sparks joy for you right now. Like, especially if you have the time, you know, what do I actually want to do right now? Is it cleaning my bathroom? Yeah, I want to clean my shower, so I'm going to do that. That feels good. Trusting your intuition and letting that guide you in whatever direction that might be. Clean your space, play with your dog or play with your cat, go on a walk, go to Zara, whatever it might be, right? Like whatever you're feeling, go to Home Goods, buy some new candles, whatever it might be, act on those impulses, because you're meant to do those things, like those things that you want to do, inspired action. Do them. Doing those little things, it just helps fill your cup back up. Especially if you're feeling drained, you have to fill your cup up. Sometimes that means just staying in on a Saturday night and just doing whatever the heck you want to do and filling your cup up in that way by resting, because that feels amazing. Maybe you're going to cook for yourself. That feels amazing. Sometimes it can be tiring, but however you're feeling, right? But acting on those impulses is how you really fuel back up on your energy. And sometimes that's when the best ideas come, especially when you're an artist. You have to have that space in between the work or in between your 9-to-5 job. Actually enjoy your life and what you do. Even if it's a job you don't like or you really don't want to go to right now, but find like the good things in your day. We're just in a time right now where there's so much available to us online, including this video here, right? And there's so much bad advice and there's so much good advice. So even disconnecting from the good feels so good sometimes. So that's kind of the point of this video is, you know, really pay attention to how you're feeling and your intuition and what you're needing. And if you need to take a break, take a break. I find that we really have to protect ourselves, especially artists, and make sure you're also creating your art. That is something I always come back to. When I am not creating, I am not happy. I might be pushing the needle in other areas of my life, whether it be like financially or whatever it might be. But if I'm not making art, I am not myself. So message to all the artists out there, keep creating. It does not matter if you're showing it to the world or not. Like, you will show it when you're meant to show it. But keep creating. Keep making things for you, for your heart. Because you and I both know you need it. You need it to survive. If you're a photographer and you're not shooting, shoot. Like, even if it's just you're walking around your neighborhood, you're finding like little birds or ducks or whatever it is, like just shoot things. Just be creative, because you know you want to and you know it fulfills you. So make sure you take the time to disconnect, so then you can stay connected to yourself and you can stay connected to your vision. That's my message today. This was a quick one. Thank you so much for being here. If you have any other video ideas for me, let me know what you might want to hear. Please like the video, click subscribe, share with a friend. Until next time, bye.